What's going on, everybody? This is Hunter. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. If you guys have been watching my channel for any amount of time, really, you know that I love rear kitchen setups. And I don't know if it's just for the fact of the rear kitchen or just dreaming of a day when Honey Buns and I can hit the road and start traveling a little bit. You know, once the kids get a little bit older and, you know, kind of head out the house. I'm talking about that kind of what's next stage. You know, everyone gets sad for the empty nesters. I'm thinking, man, all the time and memories that I can make of my wife too, which, babe, if you're watching, I love you. I love rear kitchens and I love rear kitchen travel trailers, and this is awesome. It's a great setup here. If you guys don't mind, hit that like and subscribe button. Drop a comment, say hello. If you're not willing to subscribe because you're just a one-off viewer, appreciate you guys being here. Drop a comment and say what's up. I would appreciate it. It helps me tremendously. But all the specifications, length, height, tank sizes, awning sizes, will be down in the description, Rooney, along with a link where you can access some pricing. But it's the Puma 2025 Puma 30RKQS. It's going to stand for rear kitchen queen slide. And what's nice about this is typically your couples coaches don't get outdoor kitchens. And this doesn't have a big old behemoth, doesn't have a big monster, you know, outdoor kitchen, anything that you're gonna be grilling out for, you know, 20 of your buddies, but it gets the job done. You have the gray stone griddle right here. Absolutely love it. You know, some eggs, some bacon, some burgers. I'm a big Blackstone guy, and then you got enough room for probably about a 24 rack of your apple juices, you know, so you can get cracking, having a little bit of, you know, fun with that down at the campgrounds as well. Spare tire, bumper, backup camera prep, and your ladder. Excuse me, geez, oh, geez, that just snuck out. But we're gonna start on the inside, work our way around the outside. And what's nice about Puma is it's a quote unquote entry level camper in terms of price, but you get things like, you know, the power jacks, real wood for the cabinetry, which makes a real difference. I can tell you that from selling these things for the last 14 years, not having that like sticker that kind of goes on the front. Well, I'll show you here in a second. But you also get the important part of this extended season package is gonna be that 35,000 BTU furnace. This is definitely not a full-time use unit or as far as like that, but having that extra beefed up furnace will go a long ways. But I mean, this is what I'm talking about. I love it. I love it. It doesn't have an island. Some people will love it, some people will hate it. Personally, I'm on that love it side. I love the openness, the airiness, kind of the roominess of it, where you have a little sofa where you can sit down. You can bring the kids with you still, because you can pull out the sofa, and now you got a full-size sleeper. But you have kind of the cuddle zone, you know what I'm saying, where you get the two cup holders, you're watching a movie, you're holding hands, you're having a good time, you're kicking back and reclining. These are also on the quick recline, so they lay back, not flat, but kind of at like that angle where your head is kind of perched up, but you flip it around and it's right across from your entertainment section. So kind of back to that entry level. It doesn't come with a TV. However, you go to Best Buy, get the TV that you want. You're probably better off anyway. Most of these brands aren't putting in very good TVs, to be honest with you. The windows are going to be tinted, provides you with a decent view over here on the campsite. Nothing crazy, but I love the countertop space that you get, you know, for this as well. I think that's pretty nice. I personally would probably even use it for a little storage. My wife would probably have all her shaman stuff and her crystals and her little knickknacks and paddywhacks right there. But you got the Dracula shade, you know, keep the peeping toms off you, but also stop the old skin from sizzling. Tinted windows that open up for a nice breeze. You also have a fireplace that puts out 5,100 BTUs of heat, which in an RV this size, I will tell you, it'll heat the entirety of this room, absolutely no problem. You also might have seen the sound bar right there. That's got zones 1 and 2, so that's inside and outside, so you can rock on both sides. So it's a good little feature to have, save you money on some propane. You know, that furnace, it is larger, but if you don't have to use it as much, you're not paying for it as much either. So pretty cool. Over on this side, the side window does not open. This one does, and these two do as well. So, you know, take that for what you will, but the side windows don't open, but the main ones do. Good breeze, get a little crossover going on. You're living life, you're having a good time. Now right here, you have your dinette. I didn't want to set it up into dinette mode because I'm plowing through about 11 Pumas today, but this is going to be in sleeper mode. You do cushion, cushion in the middle, and now you're laying down and you're sleeping. Probably put, you know, the least favorite grandkid there because it is a little bit rough because you're, you know, on a table. You also have a little bit of storage here up underneath, you know, good for maybe some blankets or some seasonal items. And then you flip it around, and I just love the rear kitchen setup. There's something about it. I just think it is, it's nice. You know, you get kind of some tuck away room here for the countertops. So I think I enjoy that. I would probably put like, you know, your Bourbonskis your, wine bottles, things like that. Maybe the blender or the KitchenAid. I've recently been getting into the KitchenAid. We did, we bought that thing, and everyone was like, yeah, your wife's going to love that. Your wife's going to love it. I freaking love it. I was grinding up chicken thighs, and then, you mix it in with a couple seasonings. I was making basically homemade chicken patties because, if you guys have been watching me for a while, I'm constantly losing weight, gaining weight. It's a freaking nightmare. But those chicken nuggets, man, you put those things in the air fryer. You mix like chicken breast, chicken thigh. You do a little bit of mayo on there for like a bonder, and then all your seasonings. Then you put them into like a little mini nugget. Then you air fry them, and they're actually delicious. Well, anyway, sorry, I'm getting hungry. I haven't eaten. I've been recording since 9 o'clock. Left yesterday morning at like 6, so I didn't eat good last night either. So I'm getting all hungry. But you got this 10.7 cubic foot, 12-volt refrigerator. You can put all that food you don't have in it. Probably seem crazy if you're a little newer. Promise I'm not. Real wood for the cabinetry, and the only reason I stress that is because most RVs are not built with real wood. Let's just be honest with you. Having the anchor points in here are going to be a little bit stronger, so this stuff is going to break as often. But also, sometimes they have like a sticker backer, and if you're down in like Texas heat or Florida, or even like my area in the Midwest during the summer, you get about 2 weeks of miserable heat. It doesn't peel off and warp on you, which I think is nice, especially for the entry level. You get some higher end features, but then you still have, some things that remind you, like the countertops. But you might not care about having a Corian countertop. This is a hard wrap resin, heat wrap plastic, which, babe, if you're watching, I love you again. Stainless steel undermounting bowl with the cutting board, drying rack, and the high-rise faucet. Hitting those dishes from all angles. And I love the fact that they put on a little spice rack. But you know what else I like? And I'm going to get back to this because I'm having an ADD moment here from talking to myself. I like that every camper's got this. Life's an adventure, enjoy the ride. And, that is kind of true. Just having a subtle reminder there that, life is going good. Sometimes things just get kind of, gloom and whatnot. I got my dream job from, if you would have asked me 2 years ago what my dream job was, I would have never thought this was possible, but I was dreaming of doing RV tours for a living. Kind of a crazy dream, I know. And, went out and made it happen. But sometimes along the road, you get a little bit crazy. So it's just, pretty cool to have a little reminder there just to let you know why you're camping. It's to have fun with your family. It's to spend time with your wife or your husband and just kind of get out there. Access to your plumbing turned into a motivational. Listened to some David Goggins the other day, and here I am just freaking out. All right, so right here is going to be the pantry. Again, you got a little bunch of stuff to put in there. Magnetic lock. And you have, obviously the knob right there too. So you don't have to worry about it flipping open. But pretty cool room. I mean, I love that rear kitchen setup again. Life's an adventure. Enjoy the ride. I feel like they should have like a Joe Dirt picture there though. You got a couple ACs in this unit too. You got one right here, one in the bedroom. They're both going to be 15K. But what do you guys think so far? Control panel for your on-demand water heater. It's going to have 42,000 BTUs. It's long-lasting heat. Pretty effective also. But, yeah, check all your tank levels. You have all your lighting fixtures, your water heaters, your slides, and then, of course, your awning, which will be, right there with the LED lights running underneath. I'll show you here on the exterior portion. And then into the bathroom. Nothing too crazy here. Not the greatest bathroom in the world, but I'll tell you, you move this over to the other side, and the roundies can get in. I'm 6 foot, 300 pounds, so I'm not small. Probably 6'1" right there, probably 6'5" right here. You're ready to rock. You also got some moving and grooving room. Plus you got, I don't shave my legs, but, you could do that. You also got a mirror to show off the old bowling gun, baby. Place for all your deodorants and whatnots and your toothbrushes. A plumbed-in sink, a place for the TP, access to your plumbing. And then when you sit down on the toilet, what looks like it would be pretty cramped, is actually pretty cozy in there, and I'm pretty broad-shouldered too, just to give you some reference. Place for a towel. I'd like to see a second one there someday. Maybe that'll come out in the 2026s. Could you imagine that list of new features? 2026 changes featuring second laundry hook. And then the bedroom is great. I love the fact it's got the slide. I mean, look at all the room that you have between this and the kitchen. At no point do you ever feel cramped in this, which is nice. That's just a nice thing to have. Emergency exit, so pull, push, and plop. You can get out in a hurry. Overhead storage there too as well, with USB and universal C, along with an outlet over there as well. Plus you have yourself the closet right here with washer and dryer prep. So that is going to be awesome, especially if you're using this for like lake life, or maybe something like for an extended, like traveling nurses. You know, I've sold a ton of these things to traveling nurses, just RVs in general. And having that washer and dryer is a killer selling point or purchasing point for them. You know, it eliminates a pain point of having to go somewhere when you don't know where you are already. TV backer, outlets, cable hookup, another window, and then you got your dresser. But I think that about wraps it up here for the inside. If you guys don't mind, if you made it this far, drop that comment, hit that subscribe button. You know, do what you think it's worthy there. But let's go ahead on the outside. Again, it's the 2025 Puma 30RKS. Again, rear kitchen, queen slide. Now we're here on the exterior. If you guys do want to see those specifications again, or the price link, now that you're maybe a little bit more interested, that will be down in the description or my profile link, depending on where you were watching. So you're gonna have aluminum sided wood frame construction for this. No slides over here on the camp side, which for some is a very, very nice selling point, just from the fact that you can either build up like a deck to it if you'd like, or, you know, just the fact that you have one straight shot to maybe play some cornhole. You also got a big old awning that you see there that isn't going to be sucked up by any of the slides, which is nice. All your slides are on the non-camp side. You know, let the neighbors see that. Power tongue jack, propane, battery spot for 2 if you would like to, and then your battery disconnect will be located right here with a rock guard as well. 20 amp solar on the side. And then right there is going to be that inside-outside access to your washer and dryer as well, if you would like it. And then you have your power stabilizing jack. So a button here and a button there, and you hold it and it just kind of, you know, goes down and does its thing. That blue glowing light there and there, that is going to be your marine grade exterior speakers. So that way, you know, that's going to be your zone 2. So again, so you can bump on the outside. Right here you have your door with the friction hinge where it withstands up to 25 mile/hour winds, and then the solid entry steps that flip up into the doorway and get out of the way with an extra large grab handle, and then dual axles here as well, just to kind of handle, you know, the weight of this bad boy. It's also got the line said the 125 lifetime warranty, so it's 1 year no excuse, 2 year complimentary roadside assistance, and then 5 year warranty on the radial ST tire itself, and then lifetime on the structure, you know, of the wheel. They use the Solera 3000 series for the awning, which is very common in the RV industry nowadays. Didn't always be, but, you know, now here recently people are trying to get with the times as things kind of get a little bit less expensive as far as technology is concerned. But what's nice about this is it runs off the 12 volt, so your awning can go in and out off the battery. You used to only be able to do it on shore power. You're also going to see you have all your hookups and cable hookups, along with a place where you can drop in a TV if you want to watch, you know, some games here on the outside. Freshwater connection, back end of the water heater, and then back again to the Greystone. We already kind of went over that, but you also have a spray port there too as well, which I think, you know, is pretty nice. Now here, heading on to the back side, you see those little tags right there. That's for your quick connect for the griddle, or if you want to bring your own grill, tap right into your propane bottle so you don't have to bring an extra one. Bumper, spare tire, plug-in, ladder to get on top of the roof, backup camera prep. Pretty darn simple, pretty straightforward. The backup camera prep that backup camera that I always used was the Furrion S Vision, or not used, I guess, but, you know, sold, was that Furrion S Vision. I've sold probably 500-600 of those things in my life. Never really hear any complaints other than maybe having to get your truck flashed so it doesn't interact with the signals there. But story for another day. All easy, takes minutes. Slide out, bada bing, bada boom. You can put a slide topper if you want to prevent debris from falling on top of your unit. And then right here is going to be your galley tank outlet. And then this should be your black and gray right here, along with your low point drains, which can't see, so they're tucked in there just a little bit. Exterior shower, city water connection, black tank flush, which is going to be a sprinkler system there for your poop tank. But all right, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the tour. Again, my name is Hunter, and this is the 2025 Puma 30RKQS, the rear kitchen queen slide. Hope to see you guys next time. See you. Meow 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 no 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 no